Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Crane's Comics. I want to go over a gift that somebody sent me, and I haven't done a review in a while, so let's go over Civil War 2, parts 1, 2, and 3. Let's do it! So, first things first, let's go over this package that got sent to me by JC the Comic Geek. Shout out to you, buddy. Thank you very much. He knows that I like DC. So, well, first, let's read the note that he got me. I've already unboxed it, whatever. I was excited. Sorry. Hey, Crane. This is not much, but just a little something to say thank you for who you are and to let you know I love your channel. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. P.S. You like this character. I think that's what this says. Your friend, JC the Comic Geek. Thanks, buddy. And I already know what it is, so there's no point in unboxing it. But he ended up getting me the, I guess they were doing, either McDonald's or Burger King is doing Justice League characters. And he got me, the frustration, guys. If you know what kind of camera I'm using, when I go up close so you guys can actually see things, it's blurry. But whenever I come back here, it's too far for you to see it. So there's no point. Anyway, it is the green arrow. And he comes with 3 different arrows. Just a regular yellow arrow, this like grayish arrow, and then this one is awesome. This is actually the punching arrow that they do. So here's boom. And I probably just lost all of those. But anyway, he sets up pretty good. He's cool. You can cock it like you're gangsta or whatever. But anyway, so enough of that. Thank you, JC the Comic Geek. I really appreciate it. It's gonna go on my desk and stay there for a minute. So it's been a while since I've done a comic book review. Now I am just going to do a sub review of all 3 of these books. Disclaimer. There will be spoilers, and if you want to read this series and you don't want them to be spoiled, please watch a different video that I've made, because I'm going to tell you everything that I have gathered from this series. Now, I'm a huge fan of the regular Civil War set whenever there was just them fighting, and that's kind of where the movie took place. This series just happens to be a little bit different. So you have the Avengers. Whoa, I just moved the camera, sorry. You have the Avengers and you have the Inhumans. So you know all the Avengers, and Inhumans are, if you're new to this genre of stuff, then humans are basically mutants. It's a fancy word for mutants. Basically what happens is there's 3 different parts. You have Iron Man, who's always the set alone guy. Then you have the people that go with, Iron Man is always the guy that gives everyone else a hard time for no apparent reason. He has meaning and he has crap that he wants to do and say, and he has the money to do and say it, but the way that other people take it is super offensive, because I don't know if it's because he has money or how he goes about it. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. So you basically have this guy, his name's Ulysses, and his ability is that he sees visions. So this whole war is brought on by this guy, not because of his, well, sort of because of his visions, but mostly because people don't know what to do with him. They don't know what to think. So starting off, Ulysses has a vision about this big bad guy, basically, and all the Avengers go and fight it. So then humans introduce Ulysses to them, saying this guy has visions, this is how you found it. So Thanos attacked, and with Thanos attacking, they knew where he was going to be and where he was going to be. So all of the Avengers and everyone that was going to take him down met. Rhodey was there. Rhodey actually died. So Thanos attacked, Rhodey died. When Iron Man got word that War Machine, his buddy Rhodey, had died, he lost it. He was like, this is what I was talking about Ulysses. He wasn't even supposed to be there, and he blamed Ulysses for killing him. He goes, you killed him, you sent him to war, and all this other stuff. So now the Inhumans are actually trying to protect Ulysses from this, from Tony Stark acting the way that he's acting. So they're doing this. Tony Stark, or Iron Man, goes to find Ulysses in the headquarters of the Inhumans. He actually tries to take him. Medusa, one of the Inhumans, tries to stop him, but couldn't stop Iron Man, and he takes him back. Doesn't really torture him, but what he does is he hooks him up to a device to try to read his mind and see where these visions actually come from. One thing leads to another. He gives back Ulysses. He didn't really hurt him. He didn't even punch him. He flicked him and slapped him a little bit, but he never even hurt him. So he's just trying to see what flares up his mind. But later on down the road, you can kind of see where things are heating up. Captain Marvel's pissed at him, saying that he's making the Avengers look bad. The Inhumans are pissed at the Avengers because they think they were all part of this. So they get Ulysses. The Inhumans get Ulysses back, and from there, just things start to spiral downward. There's an issue at the very end of issue 2. They foresee the Hulk killing everybody. He just hulks out and goes crazy and just kills everybody. Hasn't happened yet, but Ulysses foresees this. And because he foresees this, they try to stop him. All of the Avengers go up to the Hulk, or Bruce Banner, who hasn't had an incident in this series in about a year, goes up to Bruce Banner and says, hey look, we have information saying that you're going to have an incident soon. We need to check you out. And he goes, why? I haven't had an incident in over a year. And they found out that he was experimenting on himself with dead gamma ray cells. So they're worried. They're all worried that something's going to happen. So none other than Mr. Hawkeye himself comes out and kills Bruce Banner. Kills him. So basically issue number 3 is about Clint Barton being on trial for killing Bruce Banner. And that's what the entire book is about, of his rights, what happened, how he should have or shouldn't have had to handle it. And you can kind of see this downward spiral in this series so far. That's all the information I'm going to give you on this series. It's a fantastic series to read. I definitely suggest it. I don't know if you can see these back here, but here's the first book, here's the second book, and then here's the third book. It just shows Hulk destroying everyone. But yeah, so I mean, it's just insane what happens in here. Now I really enjoyed the first Civil War way back when, and this one is a close second. They're doing a fantastic job. I've always liked Bendis as a writer ever since Ultimate Spider-Man. That's whenever I started reading his work, and he's just, you can see his development in writing. And back then it was more elementary, and now it's just key, spot on, to the point. He knows the characters inside and out. I think he does a fantastic job with Marvel. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't done a review in quite a while. I have been reading, just not as much as I want to, of course, but if you guys like it, please subscribe. And again guys, I'm going to give a massive thank you to everyone. I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot for this, but thank you to everyone. I don't know if you've noticed or even realized, but I'm at 150 subscribers now. So thank you all so much, so much for liking and subscribing and being a part of my channel with me. This is one thing that I thoroughly enjoy doing. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review of Civil War Part 2. And as always, love each other with comics. Bye.